Good morning. Today is Saturday, December 3, day 3 of Flossmas. Super excited to be here, still waking up, got my cup of coffee. If you don't know who I am, hello, welcome. My name is Geraldine. I am an avid cross-stitcher, crafter. I love to knit and quilt. And this is my channel about all of those things. I go by GerX Stitches on Instagram. It's GER_GERX Stitches. Follow me there. I do post photos of all my stitching there as well. Let's see. Yesterday was super busy. I took my daughter to her school event last night, and then we got home and I finished my stitching for the Evertote Holiday Countdown Day 2 clue. I am in love, I will gush, I'm sure, over it when I show it to you. And then I didn't do much else as far as stitching because I was shopping. So I logged into the Jingle Ball, watched some of the videos while I was stitching, and then popped around some of the shops, and then stayed up way too late with as big of a day as we have today. So more coffee. We don't have our Christmas stuff out, so this Nutcracker cup is actually my daughter's, that didn't get like put away with the Christmas stuff last year, so it's here. It was, you know, up high in a cabinet, so I was able to pull it down easily until we get our Christmas stuff out. Let's see. I wanted to share, last night while I was printing PDF charts, I printed myself these smaller, so these are like a quarter of an 8.5 by 11 cardstock sheet. So I printed myself these. I was going to put a table on the back that was really just blank lines, so that, like, unfilled in lines, so that I could put notes back there. I'm going to leave that space still intended for that, but when I changed computers around, the formatting didn't carry over to the second page like it had on the original file, so I wanted to get these printed, and so the next batch will hopefully have those lines on the back. And then let's see, so the Jingle Ball has been super fun. I don't know how much more I'll be able to participate today. I did a lot of shopping. So let's see, for the Jingle Ball shop, so that's like the Jingle Ball merch and all those things, I got a sticker, an ornament finish pack, and then the ornament book. And I did get a printed copy of the ornament book just because I was getting all of those other things, and so I thought having a printed one that would just be better. So since I was having, I wouldn't have if that was the only thing I was getting, but since I was having other things shipped, I thought I would get a printed one. I stopped by the Blue Flower table. Here are my Blue Flower patterns, and got a few PDFs. This one, super cute. It's the 12 Dogs of Christmas. So there's a bunch of different dog patterns. I think that this little one right here, nope, that's not it. Where did he go? Oh yeah, this one right here. He might be a Yorkie. I can turn him into a Yorkie for sure. It's like the right shape. It actually might be like a Schnauzer, and that's what I have. We have Yorkies, so these, I love dogs. I have friends that love dogs, so these are really fun. By the way, don't ask me when I'm going to stitch all of these because I have no clue. There's so much good stuff here. And then I fell in love with this pattern as well. Comes in two it's called Winter Valentine. It comes in two versions. So there's like the redder version with just the snowflakes and the mistletoe, and then there's like the word version and it's more green. I want to marry these two designs. I like the no words version, but I want to incorporate some of the green. So I will probably play around with that once it's time to stitch that. I love that these are all mostly like small things that you know, could be manageable eventually when I'm not focused on other stuff. I did get 2 Erica Michaels patterns and the finishing kit. I actually saw someone on Instagram this morning already started their Erica Michaels sampler that she has as a Jingle Ball exclusive. I got a paper chart of that just because I ordered the finishing kit. So she had a finishing kit for the ornament that's in the ornament book. So those will be coming to me. Hands-on design, I got thread packs and finishing packs for 2 of her small ornament designs, the tree lot and the oak Christmas tree. The tree lot is super cute. It's like trees, but they have like Scandi borders in them, as like that's what makes up the tree, the tree shape. So those are coming to me in the mail. And then the Summer House Stitchworks, they had a chart that their exclusive chart I really liked. They had 2 ornament like pillow kits that were super cute. I don't think those were original designs. They were some of her other designs that she had kitted. And then they had little holiday charms. And so I bought those with, like, you know, the grand expectation that someday I'll learn how to put all of those things on rings and make like bling and stuff. So yeah, that was a great purchase. And then I have more PDF charts. So Teresa Kogut, she had lots of stuff on in her shop. This is the one that I chose of her patterns. So this is a little lady with scissors going out to cut her poinsettia for her Christmas celebration. And that is a Jingle Ball exclusive. And then Tiny Modernist. Oh, I love these. These are so cute. I couldn't resist. They are festive sewing things. So the tomato, the spool, and the sewing machine. And then I passed this up the first time around, and then I went back. These are her tiny ornaments, and they're charted like this, but they're also meant to be, she actually did a finishing tutorial, and she had the Christmas tree that she finished into a round ornament, and they're tiny. They're like, I think the circle that she used for her Christmas tree was 2.5 inches, and she had a fair size border. So I thought they would be really fun to have, like, these little tiny, they stitch up super quick. They could be used for like gift tags, or I was thinking even maybe for my little tree next year. They would be really fun to have. So something like that's just a really quick, like, finish it. I have recently discovered Heartstring Samplery. Caroline from Evertoe Off the Grid Needle Arts, she did a recent conversion to Leo and Roxy Floss for Hibernation Day. It's a sampler that is like long and skinny. It's adorable. So I got the pattern. I have she actually kitted it up for me in person, like personally, while I was there at her open house. It was, so that kit, that pattern, will always have that special memory for me as well. I'm waiting for the fabric to come because I was going to use what I had at home, and then Caroline actually, she sold the kit with, so I got the kit before she was ready to actually sell it. So she, because of the shape or the size of the banner of the sampler, she did special cuts so that she could conserve fabric and make it a deal for people, so you wouldn't have to buy like a half yard. And so I did Hannah hooked me up and helped me get the special cut without buying the whole kit because I already had the kit. So that's coming. It's officially in New York, so it's across the border and it's in the US. And so typically when that happens, it's usually Monday or Tuesday that my things come. So fingers crossed. I know with holiday shipping, who knows. So anyways, so I have that I'm planning on starting on Christmas Eve. Depending on all of this other knitting and stitching stuff, right? But that's gonna be my Christmas start. And so anyways, so that's how I discovered Heartstring Samplery, Beth Twist. I showed you a couple days ago, I don't have it here today, a couple days ago, the exclusive that she did through the Homespun Sampler Stitcher group on Facebook. through Acorns and Thread. So I have that one as well, and I love that. And I have seen people stitching this one. It's not new. I think it might be from last year. I'm sorry that my printer kind of started to poop out on me after printing all of these color pictures. 2012 was the original release date for this one. Maybe it's cold outside. I love that big red house, and like the thread that she uses for the words, the variegation in it is really fun. This is the song that like sticks in your head. Does anyone else feel like it's maybe a little bit like, I don't know. I think if you look at it with a fun perspective, that's one thing, and then like the I don't know, it could be a little bit creepy, right? Like depending on how you kind of view their little conversation together. But anyways, TGA is the called for floss. Is that the Gentle Arts? The TGA. Not heard Gentle Arts abbreviated like that before. I'm gonna have to figure that out. But it like the brown, it says it is picnic basket. So I'll have to figure out what threads those actually are, but super cute. From 2012, it might be that that's the abbreviation for Gentle Arts back then. And then this next pillow is from 2021. That's what I thought. So this is last year's pillow. It says "Love and joy come to you," and I love it because of the Quaker motifs. And the reason that I got it was because this is her Jingle Ball exclusive with those Quaker motifs as well, and it's "Sing We Joyous All Together." And I was thinking pillow or figure out, because they're meant to be complementary, right? And they alternate like the way the words are, so they could like be underneath each other as like almost like a band sampler type thing. So I fell in love with those. Also, I printed them all out last night because I wanted to show you, but also because I'm trying to be better about at least having the picture of my PDF charts in my binders, so that when I scroll through, like I look through what I want to do, I have them all in one place. I haven't really dove into my already purchased PDFs to do that, but as I got these, I wanted to like start that process so I don't just throw more on the pile of things to do when it's time to do that. So that is my Jingle Ball. It was lots of fun. Like I said, I watched some of the videos and a few of the tutorials. If I have time later, I'll go back in and do a little bit more. I just don't know that I will. I expect to be home pretty late tonight. It was fun. They were even had all of the different artists reading the different chapters in A Christmas Carol. So that was really fun to listen to while I stitched. Okay, let's keep moving so that I can let you go and I can get moving as well. So let's do my Imagine Landscapes Loopy U first. So I am doing the knit along with Imagine Landscapes. I just looked it up and now I can't remember the name again. She has fun little names for her gnome along. The gnome's name will be Nova. Yeah, I don't remember what it's called, but you can still join and catch up. We're not very far along. We've only knit one thing so far for an accessory for our gnome. I did just get the pattern as I was sitting down to film, or the clue for today, which was exciting because I wasn't sure if I should open package 2, and I figured I just open it tomorrow if I didn't know, but it is time. I should probably, I'll show you the package before I open it. So it is time. It does, from the very, very quick glance at the pattern, it does look like maybe we're starting the gnome today. So let's see what's in here. Oh, I don't know what this is. Oh, I do know what it is. Just the way it came out of the package. Well, that's interesting. Oh, cute. Okay. So there's stitch markers. Let me see if I can put my basket down and get close enough to show you. So, I don't know if this will work. I was like, is this a fire hydrant? It's not a fire hydrant. It's cute. It's a little 3D print. I don't know if it's 3D printed or cut plastic. Focus. It's a fireplace. So it's got like the fireplace and the fire etched into it. And then 2 little stars. So those are really adorable. So I will be sure to use these for my stitch markers, for my round markers today. So that's super fun. All right, here we go. So I don't have any knitting to show you with that one. Where did I put my... all the things. Okay. So my Evertotes Holiday Countdown. If you haven't opened your day 3 yet, it's time to look away, go away, come back. Unless you don't care about spoilers, and then please stay here and check it out. But so here's my day 2 stitching. That was with that beautiful holiday punch, like a muted wine color, sort of a reddish gold wine. Yeah, it's gorgeous. I can't even describe it. I watched Caroline's video last night, and she did say that this is one she's pushing for to be a permanent part of the collection, and I agree. I love both of these colors. I haven't held the Tenenbaum up to like the Dark Sage. I do think it's probably a little bit of a different green, but they're beautiful. I love them together. Like, I got done with this last night, and it took all of my restraint to run upstairs to my craft room and open day 3, which actually probably would have made sense, because then I would have been not doing this morning when I need to think about getting out of the house. But yeah, I love it. I love it so much. I could like just keep stitching this. I love how it looks together. I could see this to be really pretty, like on a ribbon. So super excited, enjoying this a ton. I love having like the little cards that are easy to like reference and keep close to my stitching without having like a big giant piece of paper. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Everything about it. Okay, here's day 3. I'm so excited to see what's next, because maybe it's too much of an assumption, but it does seem like we are moving on to our next sampler or band, because that one seemed pretty full, but maybe not. We'll see. Sorry about the rustling. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, it does look like it's new. And it looks like, okay, so let me show you my pattern again. So my pattern, my next pattern grouping starts with this row of this color here. So the very top of my chart is this row that I've already stitched to give me reference for the rest. So if you're confused about your chart, look at your star symbol here. That's this holiday punch color. So all of your motif is going to go right underneath this one today. But you're like, shut up, Geraldine, and show me the floss color. This is Blue Christmas, and I think it's like a deeper version of Powdered Up almost, like just a little bit more saturated than Powdered Up. It's really pretty. I love Powdered Up, so I'm excited for this one. And it looks like there's some diamonds and the start of like another, it almost looks like there's 2 bands. And it says, "Do you hear the snow against the window panes, kitty? How nice and soft it sounds, just as if someone was kissing the window all over outside. I wonder if the snow loves the trees and fields, that it kisses them so gently, and then it covers them up snug, you know, with a white quilt. And perhaps it says, 'Go to sleep, darlings, till the summer comes again.'" And that's from Through the Looking Glass and What Alice Found There by Lewis Carroll, 1871. So that's a fun little quote. So I am super excited to get started on this. I'm actually going to wind my floss clip with you. I'm going to shuffle things around so I can get this off my lap. know if I have scissors handy, so I will show you my new ones. I ordered these from Hobby House last weekend and received them yesterday. These are, oh, they're beautiful. They're my Kohanas. These will be my sewing shears, like my fabric cutting shears. I have a piece of like the orange handle Fiskars that my dog who passed away this year chewed on when she was a puppy, so it was time for a new pair. The handle's all chewed up, so they're not super comfortable to use for any prolonged periods of time. So I will have those handy to line my floss. My Stacy Stitches Creative Studio. With the Evertotes floss, you can just cut here and use it like this. I find those links to be a little short for me, so I do take them off the card and then get it into, like when you knit, right, like get it into like its little loop, and then I grab the end of the thread that's out. I stick it through the hole, and then you hold it on the back just to secure it. And I never remember which way to go. I go down. I don't think it matters much. And then I just wrap. Sorry, I'm trying to show it to you. So I was thinking about what I wanted to, something special to chat about today. We chatted about the Jingle Ball, but my daughter was downstairs this morning watching Home Alone, and so I was thinking about like, what's your favorite Christmas movie? So tell me down below what your favorite Christmas movie or holiday movie is. Okay, so I'm done winding. I have like this little tiny piece at the end. If I have a ton extra, enough to like save it as a strand, I'll do that. But sometimes I just end up getting rid of that last little bit, which is fine. So my scissors go in the little groove. I snip. Ooh, those work really great. Usually they don't quite fit as well in that little groove because it's made for like embroidery scissors. So now I've got this doubled 18-inch long strand, and I knit with one strand, and I knit with this length, and I'm not sorry about it because I love it. I just like stitching with long lengths especially if I need them. I'm working on like a big chunk. Anyways, so my daughter was watching Home Alone. Tell me below what your favorite Christmas movie is. I do have this like little section that's probably enough to save for a little section. My favorite, I was thinking about it, I think my favorite all-time Christmas movie, I have to say, is Elf. I didn't really start watching it until I had my daughter was old enough to watch it, but I love it, and like we watch it even a couple times when it isn't the holiday season throughout the year, and it's just every time we watch it I laugh at all the stuff. Like, it doesn't get old. So Elf would be number one. I love the original Grinch, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. We watch that. We try to watch that every Christmas Eve as a part of our tradition, because I think the message there, right at the end, that it's not about all of the things, that is a really great message, and it's nostalgic and I love it. And I also like the Benedict Cumberbatch version of the Grinch, the new animated one. That one's pretty great. I don't love the Jim Carrey ones at all, like won't watch them. And then I have to say that A Christmas Story, my family doesn't love it. It is what it is, but it's just the nostalgia of it. We watched that a lot growing up as kids, back when there weren't a ton of Christmas movies to watch. I remember watching it on repeat on TBS when they would do like the Thanksgiving 24 hours. And my brother, one of my brothers, when he was younger, looked like Ralphie with the glasses and the blonde hair, and so there's that piece of it for me. So yeah, I'd love to hear what your favorite holiday movies are. Maybe I will find a new one or two. I love me a good Hallmark, super, I don't even know, just a, you know, if you know, you know, right? Hallmark movies. I love me a good Hallmark holiday romance. But there's not any there. I mean, the script is pretty much the same, so they don't stand out as a favorite, right? But they are fun to watch. Again, when it's just me, because my family doesn't necessarily appreciate them. So yeah, I have to get going. I have to get this like uploading. I'm sorry if you can hear my dog in the background. I have to get this going and uploading and doing all of the things so that I can do all of the things and get ready for our big day. We are going to a wedding that we have to drive about an hour or so to, and then we are setting up like tables and linens. My husband did all the flower arrangements last night, so we are, you know, getting them all out where they need to go and looking good. Setting up the backdrop for where they're going to get married. And then helping with the family is also making the food, and so we're helping. I imagine I'll be stepping in and helping in the kitchen wherever I'm needed. And so basically from noon until I expect 5, we'll be working, and then the wedding starts, and then we will be participating in the wedding, still helping where is needed. And then I imagine staying to tear down too. So it's going to be a pretty long day, but I'm excited to celebrate and help this family member. I'm excited for the couples. So yeah, I hope I can get this up before it's time to leave. I'm gonna time it still to go up around 7 or 8. I haven't decided, because I don't want to do any spoilers, but I want it to be up early enough for people to have time to see it tonight. I mean, it's not a big deal if you end up watching it the next day, but yeah. So thanks for joining me. I hope you have a really great Saturday full of all the things that you need and want to do, and that you enjoy a little bit of stitching today. So yeah, I will see you tomorrow. Bye.